A very warm welcome to the students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Our motto of our school is let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Welcome students of Standard 8. Let's continue with the syllabus. English Unit 1.3 The Pilgrim, and the poet is anonymous. Okay, so we don't have a poet. So the poem that is written by some unknown person, and the title of the poem is The Pilgrim. Okay, a pilgrim is a sacred place where often people go to visit. So in this poem we see that a traveler is sharing his own life experience, and with this experience we will definitely feel motivated and we will feel positive. This old traveler, this old man who helps while he travels to this sacred place, and always remember children that when you help someone else, people remember you. So let's begin with the poem The Pilgrim. Students, please open your English textbook to page number 13, and please pay attention while I go through. Take a pencil in your hand so that you all can mark the rhyming scheme, the figure of speech, and even the difficult words. So let's start. The Pilgrim, the poet is anonymous. A pilgrim going alone highway came at evening cold and grey. So in the first two lines of the first stanza, a pilgrim, a person, an old man is going alone highway. He is walking towards the highway. It was about to be dark and it was very cold and grey. So over here, grey, which symbolizes, it's a color. When we look at the color grey, it is little bit dark. When we symbolize this color grey, the shades of grey are somewhat dark like the evening. So the evening is compared as cold and grey. Okay, so a pilgrim going alone highway came at evening cold and grey to a chasm deep and vast and wide. Chasm means a deep gap, which is we can say in a deep gap. It can be a gap between two rivers, a very deep. I have shown a picture on my slide so you all can have a look. A very deep, okay, a deep, all can say the surface where you all can so when you all cross a valley, you all can see the deepness. To a chasm deep and vast and wide, the old man crossed in the twilight dim. So the old man was crossing that bridge, that deep road in the twilight dim. Twilight is symbolizes as dark. Okay, it symbolizes dark evening. Okay, the chasm held no fear for him. So the old man felt no fear while crossing that bridge. But he paused when he reached the other side and built a bridge to span the tide. When he crossed, when he reached the other side, he did not walk ahead, but he waited and he started building a bridge to span the tide. Okay, he started building a bridge. So in the first stanza, we see that an old man is ready to travel to a sacred place. It's about to be evening and it's very cold and dark. So while he was, the old man, while he was crossing that bridge, once he reached the other side, he paused. Okay, he paused, and what did he do? He started building a bridge. To span the tide means to go across the tide. So he started building something so that other person will be able to cross that bridge without any fear. So in the first stanza, the first line, a pilgrim going alone highway, the figure of speech is personification where the highway is given the human quality of being lonely. To chasm deep and vast and wide, this line is tautology where vast and wide have similar meanings. Okay. Then we have a rhyming scheme. I know and I hope you all know how to find the rhyming scheme. So in the first stanza, we have the rhyming scheme AA, B, C, C, and BB. I repeat, we have AA, B, C, C, DB. Because the rhyming scheme goes like highway, grey, wide doesn't has any other word, so that will be considered as B. The fourth line is dim and him, so that will be one pair, and side and tide, that will be another rhyming scheme. So we see in the first stanza that a man is walking along a desert highway and it was very cold and grey. So the old man, while crossing that bridge, he experienced no fear at all. He was not afraid at all. So when he reaches the other side safely, he stops and he builds a bridge across the flowing water. So he's thinking about other people who will come here and who, who will visit the sacred place. So he builds a bridge across the flowing water. Let's move ahead with the second stanza. Old man said, a fellow pilgrim near, why waste your time in building here? So when the old man was busy building a bridge, that time another traveler just came across and he was asking that old man that why are you wasting your time building a bridge? You have already crossed the valley, you have already crossed the deep deep road, so why are you wasting your time building here? Your journey ends with the close of the day. You never again will pass this way. The other traveler is telling the old man that why are you wasting your time building a bridge for others, and he also tells him that your journey is already ended and you are never going to pass this way again, so why are you wasting your time building a bridge? You have crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build ye here at eventide? So the young traveler is telling that you have already crossed the deep valley. So now why are you building the bridge so late at night? So ye is an Arabic word. It's a Greece word, okay, which means you. Archaic word. This word was used in Greece during the 7th and the 6th century BC. So it is used in this stanza to emphasize more on you. Okay. So in the last two line, it is said that the young man is telling, the young boy is telling the old man that you have already crossed the deep and wide road. Why are you wasting your time building bridge for somebody else? So eventide means late evening. Okay, eventide means late evening. Okay. So the rhyming scheme of the second stanza is D D. Okay, A A B B. Okay. If you all are having any problem while doing the rhyming scheme, you all can approach me. I'll let you all know how to find exactly the rhyming schemes. Why waste your time in the building here? Which figure of speech is this? Very good. It is an interrogation because the question is asked to emphasize an idea. Okay. So we have added a new rhyming scheme DD because those two words near and here are new words. So we rhyme scheme them as DD. And since in the first two stanzas way, grey, these words are already there, so even day, way goes along with them. So we rhyme scheme them as AA. And wide and tight, since in the first stanza wide was alone, so we named it as B. So here we have another word wide and tight, so we are rhyming scheme it as BB. Okay, so in the second stanza the he meets a so he meets a new traveler and he asks him why he is wasting his time building the bridge, for his journey is over and he will never pass that way again. So the fellow traveler is puzzled and is thinking that why is this person staying so late in the evening and building a bridge for someone else. Let's begin with the last stanza. Page number 14. The pilgrim raised his old grey head. My friend, in the path I have come, he said. So in this two line, the old man who was busy building a bridge for others, he looked up and he said that even though he has crossed the path, he wants to help for someone else. There followeth after me today a fair-haired youth who must pass this way. So the old man is telling the traveler that even though if I have crossed this path, the other person may be someone else, a youth, or maybe an old man who wants to cross this deep valley. For them, I am helping. Okay? Follow with means to follow. The chasm which held no fear for me, to the fair haired youth may a pitfall be. So the old man is telling the traveler that even though this this deep valley was not at all a fear for me, even though I did not feel afraid while crossing this bridge, maybe when someday when other person or other youth comes across, he might feel afraid. So for them I am trying to help. He too must cross in the twilight dim. My friend, I am building this bridge for him. So he is telling, the old man is telling the other traveler that maybe some other day a youth might come to visit this sacred place, and it will be difficult for him to cross this path. Maybe he will get scared. So for him, for the other friend, that friend can be unknown. For that other friend, he is trying to build a bridge. So in the third stanza, we see that the old man raises his head who was busy building a bridge for the other people, and he says that a youth behind him will take the same path that he has taken today. Since the old man was experienced and was not afraid of crossing the valley, however, the youth will be definitely afraid. The youth who is crossing the same valley is inexperienced, and maybe he will be scared to follow, to go on this valley, and therefore he is trying to help this youth. Okay, so the third stanza, see, even though the old man wants to go back home, but still he is waiting and he is building a bridge for the person who he has never met at all, but still he is helping that person. So in the third stanza, the rhyme scheme is A A B B C C D D. So we have head and said. So that is AA. Today, way, that is BB. Me and B. These two words are rhyming words. It is so it is CC, and dim and him are DD. So in this poem, okay, it is having a really good message for us, and the message is that we should always listen to our grandparents, our parents, because they know much more better than we do. Okay? It is always said that the people who have faced the difficulties of life successfully and are experienced must not be selfish, but those people should help the people who are inexperienced and may face difficulties. So if, for example, if you're good in math, you should help the person who is not so good, so that he remembers you. Okay? Also, we see that this poem gives us a strong message telling that even though we don't know the person, we should always try to help. We should always try our level best to help the person who is in need. I hope you all understood this poem. The poem is very short and sweet. This old man is very experienced, who used to always travel, and one fine day he decides to do something good for the people around him, and such kind of good things we should keep in mind, so that even we can be help for someone. Thank you, students. Once again, have a nice day. Stay safe, stay healthy.